Good day. My name is Dr. Ibitoba Ayodeji. We are going to look at criteria in selecting a research topic. To select a research topic is always difficult for a beginner. You see them running to library to look for past research topics. You see them browsing, going online to look for research topics. Some will even ask their friends to give them research topics. And at the end of the day, you come out with something very bad. So this video is going to address this issue. There are some things you need to know when you are writing your research topic or when you are formulating your research topic. First of all, your research topic should not be more than 24 words. It depends on schools. Some schools may say 20 words, some may say 18 words. But averagely, your research topic, the word should not be more than 22 words. And not only that, your research topic must have dependent variables and independent variables, or as the case may be. Dependent variables are the variables that you don't manipulate as a researcher, while independent variables are variables that are subjected to manipulation by researcher. So these two variables are very germane in any research. However, we can have research topics where these two variables are not conspicuously displayed. So don't say that every research topic have must have very independent variables and dependent variables. No, but however, the dependent variable will definitely come out in the course of carrying out the research, or by the time we read your abstract, we will know where your dependent variables are and where your dependent variables are. Then again, you should avoid using flowering languages. Then you should avoid using comparative languages. There should be no adjective in your when you are forming the word. Remove every journalistic words there. This is research. This is not. It is not, just ordinary write-up. So it has to be scientifically, written. Then, what are the criteria that one has to consider when selecting a research topic? The first one is the originality of your work. Your work must be original. Original in the sense that nobody should have done it before. I'm not saying that you are doing something very, very new. I'm not talking about you going to a virgin land where nobody has ever been to, but your work must be unique. Uniqueness in the sense that the variables you are using has to be different from others. The methodology you are adopting, the research design you want to use, your sampling techniques, all this one will make your work unique and make it original. And these days we are talking about plagiarism. So for you to be able to guide against plagiarism, then originality must be must be put into consideration when you are writing your research topic. So the first one, I call it originality. Originality. It has to be original. You don't have to go and copy another person's work. Eh? The work you are doing must be new. Then, not only that, we also talk about the feasibility of your work. Is it visible? How visible is this work? In terms of time available, will you be able to finish the research in record time? Do you have the financial capability to carry out the research? Do you have the charisma to do the work? Do you have the intellectual ability to do the work. So the feasibility of that work is very, very germane. So you look at it, is it visible in terms of money, in terms of time, in terms of your of researchers intellectual capability, in terms of researcher charisma. You also have to look at this. Another one is verifiability. Your work, you should be able to verify your work. Another person, an independent researcher in an independent location, should be able to verify and confirm your work. So, and more so if you are carrying out a quantitative research. Your quantitative research, since if another researcher should follow the same procedure, the same sampling technique, the same variable, the same design, you must have similar or very, very close results. So that is verifiability. Then if you are working on qualitative research, in this case we'll be talking about the transferability of the work. We'll be talking about the credibility of the work, dependability of the work, or confirmability of the work. So this has to still do with verifiability. So as a researcher, your new topic must be verifiable. When you do it, another person should carry out the same or similar research. He must come out with the same or similar result. Then another thing we need to take note of, it is significance of your work. You must make sure you first of all ask yourself, what am I contributing to knowledge? If your work is not contributing anything to knowledge, then there's no point carrying out the research. So you are going to look at the benefits of your work, the usefulness of the work, the relevance of the work, the importance of the work. So you have to look at it. You can even ask yourself, how purposeful is the purpose of the study? Or you ask yourself, what is the significance of the significant? So these are the questions you need to ask yourself. If you don't have any very any good answer, then you stop the work, because there's no point in doing it. Then another one is personal interest. Personal what? Personal interest. Here we are not talking about the supervisor's interest. We are talking about researcher's interest. Your supervisor may want to impose research topic on you. It is left for you to politely turn down the offer. So you need your interest is very, very important here, because along the line when you run into problem, it is your interest that will sustain you, because you are bound to encounter challenges, difficulties as you are carrying out the research. So it is your interest that will sustain you. So you don't go into research where you don't have interest. So your interest is very, very germane. Then lastly, we talk about researchability. Researchability of the work. Not all research are researchable. The topic may look beautiful, the topic may look interesting, but by the time you start doing it, you discover that you cannot go further. Take for instance, if you are carrying out research and your respondents are state governors, they are not accessible. Eh? Maybe you are looking at the effect of educational qualification on governance among the among the southwest governors. Fine, it's very interesting. But let me tell you, there's no way you can get these people. So it is they are not accessible. Then when your research topic is having religion undertone, when it's having political undertone, when it's having when it has to do with sex and some other things like that, and terrorism, people will tend to run away. People will not be there to give you accurate result. So no matter how beautiful the topic was constructed, then you will run into problem. That means the topic is not researchable. So these are some of the things you need to put in mind when you are writing your research topic. Thank you.